pretty good stream quality right now.
Yeah. It sounds good, too.
And we're getting some ad revenue, I think. Check. Hello, world.
Hello, boys and girls.
Let's see.
We are here. What you doing?
Going to our dashboard. Oh, I could do this way. Oh, I'll just do it this way. Okay.
I like your stars.
Oh, thanks, man. You're the reason I got them.
This is chest day. This is squat day. This is shoulder day, this little tiny one.
Yep.
See, I do that every time I post something. I make it public on Facebook. So,
I don't know, man. Okay.
I gotta try to remember that this isn't going to be edited.
Yeah, this is
the real deal.
Raw.
Yeah. Coming at you live.
Yeah. Okay, man.
I feel like I just broke something back there.
No, I think you're okay.
Okay.
You might want to scoot into the frame, though.
I'm gonna get off my back.
Well, dude. And also, will you give me some chitter chatter?
Check. Mic check.
Okay, we're good.
Talking in the telephone microphone. I had carbs today before we started.
First of all, congrats.
Thank you. And so I'm not going to be dead when I talk.
Okay, I just want to see the chat while we're recording, so. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. And you're going to have to help me make sure that it's continually recording because every once in a while, we get that cut off, so.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't look like this, red.
If it's not moving?
Yeah.
Oh, and
if
it says
it's
recording?
Not, then,
okay.
Then we've got an issue.
Cool.
So, have you had a chance to think about things? Think about life?
I have a little bit. I had a good idea, but I lost it. I think part of that is because I'm not giving this enough attention.
Shame on you.
I know. This is getting bigger every week.
Yeah.
Significantly. So if people are listening, I feel rightly obligated to put my best foot forward.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get started. Click.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. You're listening to Modern Era Fitness Podcast, and I'm Caleb, martial arts instructor.
And I'm Mike, personal trainer.
Yeah. And we're just having a good time. We had a good workout this morning. Well, it was pretty good. I don't know if I would use the word good.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal camp.
Brutal fight.
Good band.
You're probably the only one that's going to get that reference that listens to this podcast. Eddie might. I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway, yeah, today was a gnarly workout day. I know Mike, he may have exploited me a little bit, and because I took a nap afterwards. I just laid down on the mat here.
Took a little siesta.
Yeah, and had to recharge the batteries before open workout today. So
yeah,
but it was good. It was. I wouldn't say that I necessarily enjoyed it, but I'm glad I did it because I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
having worked that hard. It's one of those things. Misha was talking about how, you know, all the people that participate in boot camp like to work really hard. And that's true. And I agree with that. I feel the same way. But I think for me, it's more the motivation of when I start something, I'm going to finish it.
Yeah.
And so, but I tell you, at the end of round 2 of 4, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it.
Yeah, you're slowing down pretty good.
Yeah.
Everybody was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was gnarly stuff, but it was good stuff. So, thank you for that. How's your week in general in life?
My week has been pretty good. Some new possibilities have been opening up for the Forge, and that's been pretty exciting. I got no details yet that I can give out, but
yeah, and I know all about it. And
yeah,
you guys don't get to know.
Caleb knows about it. But no, it's been a fun week and very intense and very exciting, and it's been a blast. And just, you know, tightening the game of helping people be successful, which is always fun. And I really enjoy seeing myself improve with how I work. So I'm growing as a personal trainer and growing as a business owner, and it's really exciting.
That's cool.
What about you? How's your week?
Good. It's been crazy at the day job. I usually don't like talking about the day job because I want that to be a thing of the past. But
Yeah.
it's, you know, I still love the people I work with and the work is still interesting, but it's just been gnarly busy. It's been crazy.
Do you go through seasons at your work, or is this like a busy season?
Yeah, I think we do. For those of you that don't know me, the job I have requires me to work a lot with inmates and things that they file with the court, and oftentimes they will kind of increase their filings over the fall and winter seasons because they're not outside as much. They don't get the sort of rec time, you know, or the outside time to kind of keep them busy. And so there's kind of a spike in filing during the fall and winter times. Because, I mean, think about their daily lives. They're pretty limited activities. So one of the things that they are able to do when it's crummy weather outside is legal stuff. So that tends to be...
That's kind of like recreation.
I don't know for who. But you know.
Yeah. So pretty busy.
Yeah, and jiu-jitsu has been good too. Classes have been good here. Growing. We got this really... this doesn't matter to anybody else, but it matters to me. We got this new kid in our kids' class. He's absolutely adorable. He's a really hard worker. He's focused. It's like his parents did all the hard work.
Yeah.
And I just get to teach him martial arts, so that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Do you say like yes sir and stuff?
Yeah, he's getting into that habit. He didn't come in with that habit, and he was a little shy at first, but now I can tell he's really opening up, and it's really exciting to see.
So you can tell when a kid has good parents based on how they are when they come to train with you?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that's crazy. That's a crazy thought. Now the pressure's on because I want my kid to come train with you.
Does that make you nervous?
Oh, man.
Yeah, you can tell. Like, you can tell what kind of environment they're growing up. And sometimes, you know, whether it's a good environment or bad environment, there are... You know, kids still run the spectrum of, you know, well-behaved, not well-behaved. But there's just something that you can tell about somebody, like their home, where they come from, by their spirit, like, that they show in class. It's hard to explain, but there's a difference for sure.
By their attitude?
Maybe. I don't know if I would call it attitude, though, because... attitudes change.
That's a good point.
Spirits are... I just can't think of a better word.
Foundation?
No. No.
Whatever.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway. So that's what's going on. New kid. He's
Cool.
awesome.
Right on.
And I think that's it for the exciting stuff. About my week.
I feel like we are two really boring people.
Yeah. Who let these guys on the internet?
We don't got a lot of flash and zing and pow. No.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm still looking for D&D friends, so pitch number 2. Maybe someday.
If you want to support Caleb, either go to Patreon and become a patron and support this podcast, or play D&D with Caleb.
Yeah, find me on Roll20. if you know.
What is that?
It's a website.
Oh, it's not a euphemism?
No. It's a website that you can link up with anybody around the world and play Dungeons and Dragons, like through video or audio chat.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. And the game master or dungeon master, depending on what game you're playing, can, like, they'll put a map on the screen so everybody can see the map, and it's cool. It's pretty exciting. It's cool. Anyway,
did you have me log on to that when I went over to your house?
Yeah,
that was really cool looking.
Yeah. And that's about as far as I got. So
yeah, we had rosé and did Dungeons and Dragons.
Rosé in the park. Oh, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, that was a day. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so this week we wanted to give people an idea on things.
Training on a budget.
Yeah, training. Thank you. Training on a budget.
Things to think about when you're buying things for your fitness
in life, at home for your workout.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were thinking we could go over some options depending on what your budget is. The best thing to buy to get the most effectiveness for your training. So we're gonna start with Richie Rich.
Richie Rich.
Yeah. So, what?
Well, I'm going to throw this out there first. I'm going to assume that this is for home use.
Yeah. It's something that can go in a garage.
Yeah. So in my mind, the absolute best value is getting.
We're talking one item in each budget level.
But I'm going to have a little caveat. So the best thing I think to do with your money for fitness is to get a gym membership, because that's just a flat rate per month, and then you have access to all this gear. So I'm going to assume that
we have
that's
a podcast.
Not something.
Yeah, we have a podcast. We got to talk about something. You can't just say the answer and then
get a gym membership.
Bye.
See ya. No. So I'm assuming that somebody wants to work out at home, and there are huge benefits to doing that. So let's say you know that you're going to work out for years and years, and it's just something that you're already into, and you're not going to just pick it up and then drop it. It's a great idea to invest the money up front in some fitness equipment, and it's not going to go down in value, especially if you get the right stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it'll get used, but it's not going to just fall apart.
Yeah.
Like, a barbell isn't going to fall apart on you.
I hope not.
Well, unless you like heavily abuse it or something. But chances are it'll last for years and years.
Yeah. So,
and then you can work out in an environment that you control, which is really nice. You can play whatever music you want. You don't have to wait for a bench. You don't have to deal with creepy people or wonder who has what disease that's been laying on the bench before you. All kinds of fun stuff. So yeah, there's huge benefits to working out at home.
You know every disease.
Yep.
That bench has.
You've been with every person that bench has been with.
Yeah.
So, Richie Rich.
What a great lead in.
Yeah.
So Richie Rich, what would you say is somebody who, like, what would you say the budget bracket should be for the Richie Rich, quote unquote? Like $1,000, or would you set it at $500, $2,000, $3,000?
I do $2,000.
Okay.
I think you can get a
so we're starting high.
Yeah.
At $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So $2,000. What would be the best? And you, listen, folks, if you haven't listened to the burrito principle episode, the 80-20 rule, make sure you check that one out, because the equipment that we're talking about today is so you can apply that with your workout. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Get it?
Got it.
Bing, ding, ding.
Good.
So, we've got, we want you to get one piece of equipment, and you can get all the effectiveness out of that one piece of equipment instead of having all these random pieces of equipment. We want it to be effective. So, $2,000.
Yes.
What do we do?
I would first get a squat rack.
We're talking one piece.
Yeah.
I mean, barbells.
Yeah. I'm not talking about barbells yet.
Yeah.
So I'd start off with the squat rack or the squat cage, more specifically.
Okay.
Because with that, you can do squats in it. You can set it up for bench press. So I'd make sure you have a squat rack. 1.
Okay.
Number 2, barbell.
Okay.
Number 3, a weight tree with weights on it, Olympic-sized weights.
Because otherwise you don't have anything to put on the barbell.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's it.
And some squat racks, like the one we have here, also has its own version of a tree.
Yes, it does. So it just has prongs on the side where you can put the weights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Yeah. So what's the benefit of having a separate tree? I guess you can move it.
Yeah, you can move it, and if you have, more pieces of equipment than normal or than usual, then you can have, better access to more weight.
Okay. So do all squat racks come with a pull-up bar?
No. Well, I shouldn't say that. Every squat cage is going to have a bar at the top or some kind of
whether or not it's
connector
for
at the
that.
top. Whether or not it's for that is yeah.
So if you get a squat rack or cage or whatever,
chances are 99% of them out there come with a pull-up bar.
And if it doesn't look like a pull-up bar, make sure you read the warning labels that came with it, because you want to make sure structurally that if you're going to try to do a pull-up on something that wasn't designed for a pull-up, that you're not going to kill yourself.
Yeah.
So
that's a big deal.
So squat rack. And on average, what would you say a quality one would run?
A quality home use one is going to be about $400.
Okay. And so that's not commercial grade.
No, that's not.
But it's a quality.
Yeah, it'll do
durable.
what you need it to do.
Okay.
If you're a freak beast and you can squat 700 pounds or 500 pounds, or up towards 1,000 for that matter, then you're gonna want to invest in something a little more hefty.
Okay.
So read what they're rated for, because every squat cage is going to be rated for a certain amount of weight.
What do you know what a good home non-freak beast version would be rated at?
400
pounds.
Yes.
Okay. And are there any tips on what people should be looking for to make sure it's quality? Like, are we looking for a certain construction type, like weld versus
no
mounting?
I would look for.
Or
You're not going to get as good a quality as the more expensive ones, because the market out there for fitness equipment is pretty saturated right now.
Okay.
And I think it's just going to get worse or better if you're a consumer versus a supplier.
Right.
So you can just go on Amazon and just search and look at reviews and just kind of do your homework there. Yeah, that's what I would do.
I've found if you take consider that you're investing several $100s here. Take the time to look for the reviews. Anytime I've made a purchase off of Amazon, and spent good time sifting through the reviews and get an idea of what the complaints were from the bad reviews and the ratio of good to bad. Those kinds of things really are pretty effective at helping you pick a good one. And if you go through the good reviews, you'll want to make sure that they're coming out of experienced people that have tried multiple versions of that item.
That have experience.
Yeah, because it's like when people, I use this example a lot in life. When somebody's asking for a suggestion about like a chiropractor or a dentist or personal trainer or anything like that, they usually go with the only one that they've ever been to, because they've not known anything different and they're happy with that person.
And that can be dangerous.
Yeah, because you're getting, they don't know any of the others. They don't know what they could be missing, good or bad. So if you can get the opinion of somebody who's worked with several different types and brands and things like that. That's who you want to get your advice from, not somebody that writes a review that says, I wanted to get in shape, so I bought this and it works great. Because
opened up the box and it all looks good.
Yeah,
5 stars.
Yeah, and because that tells you that they haven't worked on other types or other, versions or whatever.
Yeah, someone with experience.
And so, I don't know. They might be right. It's just better to get a bigger snapshot from somebody more qualified. IMO.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay. Squat rack.
Yep.
Barbell.
Yep.
Weight tree.
I wouldn't worry about the cable pull down or the cable bicep curl if it's attached to the squat rack. Some squat racks have that.
Like the auxiliary kind of stuff.
I wouldn't worry about that. Just get a basic squat rack or squat cage, and then a barbell and some weights, some Olympic weights that have 2.5 pound plates, 5 pound, 10, 25, 35, and 45 pound plates.
Yeah. And for those that don't know what Olympic means, because we don't want somebody buying a barbell that's non-Olympic and then buying Olympic
Make
plates.
sure the weights fit on the barbell.
Yeah, because the Olympic barbells and plates, they have a bigger diameter on the loading ends. I don't know what you call them. We'll just call them loading ends.
Sleeves.
Is that what they're called?
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. So anyway, the ends of the barbell where you put the weights, they're a bigger diameter for Olympic, and you want to make sure that your plates fit that. I think it's called Classic, maybe, or something like that, is the smaller ones, and those don't handle weight quite as well.
Yeah, they're just not really as good a quality at all.
Yeah, and the plates are a little bit harder to come by.
And you'll have a harder time once you want to start doing like heavier squats and things like that. That bar is not going to be able to support any significant amount of weight.
So if you anticipate sticking with it and increasing your strength on the reg, just start with the Olympic.
Yep.
Because then you won't have to change it ever.
There you go.
Okay, so that's Richie Rich.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next?
I'm not done with Richie Rich.
Oh, geez, Richie Rich. What else?
So we're gonna get an adjustable bench that you can either do like upright presses on, or you can do incline bench on, or you can do decline bench or decline sit-ups for that matter. That's what I would get. I would get a really good quality.
So it's essentially
adjustable bench.
A bench.
Yes.
And there's an area at the bottom for your bottom, and then a section for your upper parts.
Your upper bottom.
Yeah. And it articulates. So you can raise it up, lower it down, and some of them, like one of the ones that you have, the seat actually independently moves up and down, so you can get real creative with it.
Yeah. Those are invaluable.
Yeah. So that's good.
So after that, I would...
Man, what are we at now?
So that's...
so let's say $400 for the squat.
Okay.
How much for a good barbell?
$200.
Okay. So that's $600. What are we talking about for a good set of plates and tree?
Ooh. $250.
Okay. So we're at $850.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bench?
$300.
Okay, so we're at $1150.
Mm-hmm.
So we got another $850 to go.
Dumbbells.
And will that eat up the rest of the...
No.
Man. Okay.
So
Richie Rich is going to have a good...
You can get a set of 5 pound all the way up to 50 pound dumbbells
with a rack
in 5 pound increments. I don't think with a rack. I mean, you could get it with a rack, but I know you can get it without the rack for about $800. Yep, that's invaluable. Good. And then you don't have to, like, if you got adjustable ones, you wouldn't have to take time to adjust them and stuff.
Yeah,
which is really a pain.
You can just drop and grab and drop.
Yep. They're rubber coated, usually are the cheaper ones, and they're...
Does it matter if it's hex shaped or round or anything like that?
No, there's pros and cons to each, but it's just preference.
Okay.
Sheer preference. The polyurethane ones, though, the really nice ones that you see in a gym, are really expensive. Like, they're not just twice as expensive; they're like 4 times as expensive, but they last forever.
Oh.
Like, yeah, the rubber ones that I'm talking about that are a little cheaper are gonna kind of wear over time.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's just about $2,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about with that last $50? Maybe
Oh.
take your wife out. for
Yeah, there you
dinner.
go.
Yeah, take your wife out
For your
dinner.
husband. Or if you're not married, your friend.
Yeah,
If you don't have any friends, just go have a good time.
yeah. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Adopt a senior pet, a senior dog from the shelter.
From Willamette Humane Society.
Yeah,
We like them.
yeah.
So that's what I would do if I was Richie Rich.
Richie Rich is living a pretty good life.
He is. He's getting jacked.
Yeah. Way to go, Richie.
So if I was not so Richie Rich, if I was...
Just Richie. So like one
Yeah.
level down from Richie
Yeah.
Rich.
and I could only invest, like, let's say...
Let's have it. Have it. $1,000.
1,000. I would just do exactly what Richie Rich did, only I would scale back. So I pretty much listed things in order of importance.
Oh, okay.
So I would get the squat rack, the Olympic barbell, and the weights.
Okay. Because you can still get a lot of variety of workout.
Yeah,
from
and you
that.
can get things just a little bit cheaper if you can't afford that kind of quality.
Mm.
So you can get a squat rack out there that's just not as beefy, and get a barbell out there that's made by a generic brand. That's the cheapest you can find. That's still Olympic, and 45 pounds, 7 feet, and just get the best deal you can. And then same goes for the plates.
Sweet.
Yeah, and if you can, then, if you get good enough deals, you can still get your bench.
There you go. Craigslist.
Yes, Craigslist is a big one because a lot of people out there start working out. They want to build a home gym, and then they keep it for a year, don't use it, and then they got to sell it.
Yep.
So if you're patient, you can get a really, really, really good deal.
And the time of year will matter because people are going to be buying stuff around the first of the year because they're rededicating or just starting off.
Mm-hmm.
And so around May, April, would you say is when they start?
If you want to wait 6 months, well, not 6 months, but if you want to wait like 4 months or so,
Okay.
then that's fine. But don't wait at the cost of your health.
That's a good point. Yeah, because if you're waiting for just the right deal, that may never come, and you will have a heart attack and die before you get that deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good point.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So if health is a priority, make that your priority and not saving a few bucks.
Yeah. But if you do Craigslist instead of buying new, you're going to save like 50%.
Yeah, but do your homework. If you see somebody list something on Craigslist, look up that model on Amazon or Google or whatever and check out the reviews. Do all the same homework that you would do if you were buying brand new, because you don't want to buy garbage from a garbage person on Craigslist to save money.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking more about safety than anything. You don't want something that's going to fall apart on you.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Especially when you're under it or on top of it.
Yeah.
Or holding it.
That's a really good point. Before I would use anything, I try to break it. Especially because I have clients that use the stuff.
I tried to break it.
I do. I try to break it.
That's funny.
Let's see. So let's say I just had $200 total.
Wait, no.
No?
No. So we've got 2,000, 1,000. I think, could we do one for 500?
It'd be really similar to the $200 one.
Well, let's do both.
Okay.
Let's do 500 and then we'll take a break.
Okay.
All right, 500.
So 500, I would just do the Olympic barbell, and I would just do some weights. Depending on your ability, I would do like some 10s or some 25s. Or if you're a pretty strong person, bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
If you're a pretty strong person, I would get
so
25s and 45s.
25s and 45s?
Yeah. And
because you said the plates and stuff, that's like $200 to $300 with a tree.
If you're getting like new. So if you're getting like Craigslist, you can get some plates for $50.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's just assume somebody's buying new.
Okay.
So that's $200 or $300 right there. And then the barbell you said
no. So I wouldn't do a full Olympic weight set.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just do 25s and 45s. And you can get those individually as well.
Yeah. Back when Sports Authority was a thing, they had good deals on single plates. You can buy them. And sometimes they would have randomly one specific weight on sale, one increment on sale, and so I would buy like those 35s I brought in. Those were on sale.
Maybe that's why they went under.
Boom, boom, boom.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bye-bye, Sports Authority.
Capitalism in Salem, Oregon with a candlestick.
What?
Clue?
Oh. That's good. Oh. So, okay, barbell plates.
So barbell plates, and if we have let's say we just have $100 more, I would do a couple kettlebells. Or just one big kettlebell, the biggest one that I could get for $100.
Okay.
Hopefully between 50 and 80 pounds.
Ooh. That's heavy.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I noticed you haven't said in this kind of increment a bench.
No. That's why the flat bench would be
for
good.
the upper.
Yeah, the one that you can adjust up and down.
Yeah.
Because you can still do flat bench on that underneath the squat rack.
Yeah, but if we're talking the 500 range and you don't have a squat rack, are you saying that it's not important enough to be in that?
Well, that's a tough one. If I had $500 and I had to make that work, I would wonder if I'd be able to do some sort of like squat rack, like half rack, because they make half racks that are just basically like two posts that you can use,
like a yoke.
Yeah. Well, no, not like a yoke.
Don't they call them yokes?
I don't know.
It's like a squat rack, but it's only pull, and then like long feet.
They call those yokes?
I think so, because you can adjust that top bar and put it on your shoulder and carry it.
Oh,
like a yoke.
Crazy.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about now.
Like you can picture it.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe it's a very specific piece of equipment, but I'm pretty sure some of the squat, like Rogue came out with some that are adjustable that you can have them as a personal gym squat rack or a sled. It can be like a sled.
Oh, tight.
Or a yoke. So you can do like a carry.
That's
like
cool.
A fireman's carry.
That's really cool. But yeah, I would do if you can squeeze it in, I would get a half rack, and then the barbell, and then some weights.
Cool.
Yeah. Any more money, I would get that adjustable bench.
Cool.
So then you'd be able to do your your deadlift, your squat, your bench, overhead press, barbell rows. You can do so much with a barbell and a rack and a bench.
A rack?
Yeah, a rack.
Oh.
You know what I said.
Solid as a rack. Okay. Well, good.
Yeah. Let's take a break.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be right back.
Your juice?
I need my juice box. Thank you. 2 people are watching. I can't tell if it's us or if there's someone else.
And I don't have my headphones on.
We'll be back as soon as he puts his headphones on.
And we're back. We had our Capri Sun break.
And quick shout out. I know we just got done with some ads, but I want to give a shout out to Bike Peddler. They're pretty fantastic. Local bike shop. Lots of friends that do Mike's boot camp and stuff. Work there. And ride bikes under their name. So
they're big fans of 2 wheels.
Yeah. Sometimes 3, but never 4.
No.
Bikepeddler.com.
Check them out. They got really crazy deals on bikes.
Yeah.
And they're really awesome people.
Yeah. And they do have an Instagram and Facebook and stuff. They do monthly ladies rides. So if you're a lady out there and you want to do a good bike ride and you're maybe new to the whole concept of slightly longer bike rides or just riding in general on the road, that's a good one to go because they're very welcoming to new people and will teach you all the tricks. And
Or if you just want to be with real good people that are real and that are not judgy.
Yeah, and you make new friends.
Yeah.
It's usually towards the end of the month that they do their rides. And I've seen anywhere from maybe 15 miles to 25, 30 miles.
As a non-rider, that sounds intimidating. But I know it's not in my head.
Yeah. Don't think of it like running, because running that much is just nuts and you shouldn't do it. But bikes are different. They have wheels, so...
And gears.
Yeah, you zip along a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And the social aspect of a group ride like that is, I think, appealing. It's fun.
So it's like somewhere between golf and running a marathon.
No, I think. Well, I guess yes. Technically, it is somewhere between that. I don't think it's in like either one of those things, but.
So what are we talking about today, Caleb?
So, welcome back to Modern Era Fitness Podcast. I'm Caleb, martial arts instructor.
I'm Mike, a personal trainer.
Yeah, and today we're talking about exercise equipment on a budget. What should you get to get the most effective workout?
Yep. So I prescribe to a way of training that's going to use a lot of the big 7 lifts.
Okay.
Like the deadlift, the squat, the bench, and variations of those, and a lot of work with the barbell. So we're going to base things around that.
Cool. And so far we've hit the $2,000 budget and the $1,000 budget and the $500 budget.
Now we're going to do $200 budget.
200. Couple hundo.
So if I had $200 and that's all I had, you know what I would get?
Tell me, Mike, what would you get?
Kettlebells.
Just kettlebells?
Just kettlebells.
What could you get for $200? Like,
not a lot.
How many?
If you waited for the right deal on Craigslist, you could probably get 6 or 7 kettlebells.
That's a pretty good amount, I feel.
Yeah. And they'd be, they'd be pretty small and they'd range up to 60 pounds maybe.
Okay.
But if I were me, I would just get 2 kettlebells.
Which you are.
Yeah, I am me. I get a 50 and a 75, I think.
If I were me. Sorry. I've never heard somebody say that.
You're having a hard time with that, aren't you?
Yeah. It's just a funny thing to say.
If I lived in Salem.
If my name was Caleb. So kettlebells,
Does that surprise you that it's so simple?
Yes and no. I'm going to take a stab at why I think you would choose kettlebells. And you can tell me if I'm right.
Okay, go.
Tell me when I'm right. Tell me I'm right.
You're right.
Okay.
You're a doctor.
Basically, it's the versatility of kettlebells. The range of exercises you could do, because you could do essentially a bench press with kettlebells on like just laying on your back, right? You could do squats with them. You could do lunges with them. You can do presses with them. You could do kettlebell whatevers. You could do Turkish whatevers. You could do, right? Am I right?
You want me to tell you when you're right?
You son of... Am I not right?
You're
versatility. It's about the versatility.
You're right. You're right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's the versatility, and they're the movements that you can do with a kettlebell range so far that, yeah, they're good for everything.
Cool.
They're just not very versatile in how much weight you're lifting. A kettlebell's a kettlebell.
Yeah, it is what it is. And if you don't have several of them in different...
Yeah. You're only
weights.
going to be able to lift as much as your kettlebell. So they make these adjustable kettlebells out there, quote unquote kettlebells. That is just like a post that you screw on the bottom, and you can put Olympic weights on there, which is a cool idea. But they're really not popular for a really good reason.
We'll have to post that in the show notes or something because I can't picture it at all. From that lovely, lovely word picture you just painted.
Yeah.
It's like a post.
It's like a post and you put stuff on it and you screw on a handle. It's a really cool idea, but it's just not going to work.
Okay.
For a few reasons.
Okay.
Can you hear it when I do that?
Yeah.
That's why I try to get one grip this is the grip I have.
uh,
Damn it, I forget we're live.
yeah, you look real cute adjusting that mic right now. Okay. So that's $200?
Yeah.
$100. We're getting down there, man. How much is a barbell, did you say?
A good basic one is like $150.
Oh, so we're already under that.
Yeah. And that's without weight. I'd either get a kettlebell or...
Would you just get the heaviest one that you could afford?
I would, yeah.
Should somebody who maybe isn't super experienced?
If somebody is brand new to working out and they want to just kind of make the best decision and to start, I would get a couple small kettlebells. Like a 15-pounder and a 25-pounder. Or a 15 and a 30. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Yep.
That was easy.
Yeah. And you could practice a lot of moves with those and your kettlebell swings and your weighted lunges and goblet squats and sumo squats and
I already said all
single
those.
arm overhead shoulder presses and
I said all those earlier.
I know. I just like saying them.
Okay.
This is really anti. We should have started low and gone high.
Yeah, this is getting less and less exciting.
Yeah.
And the answers are getting shorter and shorter.
What if you had $10?
Well, I do want to go down all the way to $20 and then free.
Oh.
Free. So we're at 100.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything for $50 or should we just skip?
Oh, totally.
What? Jump rope?
Yeah. Get a rope.
A good rope.
Get a good rope.
And hang yourself because that's not enough money.
Because if you got $50, what are you doing with your life? I can't believe you said that. Get a rope and hang yourself. Try to get out of that. You'll get your heart rate up real quick.
Yeah.
Then it'll stop.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Real dark.
Yeah.
For $50, I would get. Man, I don't want to say a kettlebell again. I'd get a
round weight with a handle on it.
The biggest rock I could find.
For $50? You're
I don't
paying
know.
$50 for a rock?
I'm really bad at this.
How about this? Is there a set of books or DVDs or something that somebody should get to help them?
Oh no,
fitness-wise?
I'm gonna get into that for the free.
Okay, but books aren't. Well, library. Dang it.
Nope, libraries aren't free. I guess you could just walk in there and just read there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I could tell you something for $50.
What?
It's not. It's more of a cardio and upper body strength. It's not really a versatile thing.
What is it?
Some sort of makiwara board. Makiwara. I think that's how you say it. Makiwara board. Anyway, it's a thing that you punch and kick.
Oh.
That you mount. And some of them are filled with materials that aren't the most comfortable things to punch and kick. And you can remove them and use them as like a sandbag weight kind of a thing.
Yeah.
There you go, sandbag.
A $50 sandbag.
Or $50 worth of rice bags.
There you go. That's actually a really good idea, a sandbag.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, there you go. We got there.
Yeah.
It just took us a while. So, $50, buy sand.
We're really bad with money.
Oh, here you go. $50 gets you the gas you need to go to the beach if you're living in the Willamette Valley. Get your own sand. And then drive back. And you got yourself a beautiful day at the beach. And you got your sandbag.
And you polluted the environment.
Congratulations. It was all worth it, though.
Time well spent.
Yeah.
So, free.
And if you have a gas-efficient car and $50 is way more than you need in gas, you can stop off in Newport in Nye Beach.
Get some smokes.
No. I was going to say you can stop off at Cafe Mundo and get a healthy lunch.
That's a better idea.
Yeah.
I like that idea more.
Yeah.
I want to talk about free.
Okay. Free.
So for free, there's a lot of resources out there.
The park.
The park. Just go to the park.
You
don't even have to do anything.
If you don't want to get arrested, you probably should do something park related. Because
Why would you get arrested for just being there?
If I showed up at a park and just sat there and didn't do anything,
people do that. It's a park.
I guess it's true. I'm just thinking about playgrounds and stuff. Just don't go to the playground and sit and do nothing as an adult.
Don't do like a sit-in protest at a park or a playground, especially.
People will be creeped out and they want their kids to be safe. So,
and people are really easily creeped out nowadays.
Yeah.
Trust me, Caleb knows.
Wait, are you saying I creep people out or
not
I
me?
get creeped
Not
out?
me, but
okay. Yes, people. Yeah, there are a lot of creeps out there too. So anyway.
So for free.
Okay, but
what?
I just gotta explain why I said the park. Because you can do all sorts of body weight exercises with all sorts of equipment at the park. I know I told you to stay away from the kids area, but jungle gyms and like monkey bars and stuff.
If it's a good park, they have that zip line thing that you can hang
that's
on
a lot
to.
of fun.
That's fun.
But I mean, you got your pull-ups, you got all sorts of fun things that you could do in a playground. So
mainly pull-ups.
Yeah,
not a lot
I guess
else.
That's true.
Could go down the slide.
Yeah, you can ask little Jimmy to wrestle.
Yeah. Hey, can I curl you?
Yeah, I could probably press you over my head. Okay, for free. Now to the serious stuff.
Okay, to the serious
but
stuff.
I was half serious.
There's online like fitness challenges out there that you can sign up and do, and they're the good ones cost a little bit of money, but there's also really good ones that are free. For instance, the Northwest Forge 30-day challenge. It's just going for November though, so it's probably already done the time you hear this.
It's well over by the time this.
But there's going to be one in February, so that'll be an option, and it's completely free.
Yeah,
and
something to get you engaged.
Yeah, and it's just a daily email that goes out for 30 days, and it just has what to do for that day, and that's it. And it's good.
Yeah,
thought goes into it. It's not just random workouts. It's very planned out.
Yeah, it's not like just copy and pasted from a magazine or some blog or something.
Yeah,
the dude thinks of it himself. So
yep. But there's a lot of challenges out there that you can do, and if you sign up for them, that's a good thing. So that's what I would do for free. And there's a lot of things you can do with body weight only, or with improvised
weapons.
No,
that's where my mind went.
Improvised materials,
instruments.
Yeah, like a gallon of milk you can use as a kettlebell.
Oh yeah. The Jillian Michaels stuff, like the shreds and all that. You can find a lot of that kind of stuff on YouTube for free. And I remember there was a couple workouts that I did way back when that were somehow related to that. And we didn't have any weights, so we got creative and we got like the big cans of vegetables. So they're a little bit harder to grip. The things you do in those exercises, that doesn't seem like very much weight, but it's the number of repetitions and how hard you push that really make it effective.
Yes.
And just having 2 pounds, 5 pounds in your hand. One of those big things of peanut butter from the Adams peanut butter from Costco.
Yeah.
Ugh. And then there's your fat intake for
a year.
Yeah. So bonus.
I like it.
Yeah. Another free thing, and I'm surprised you didn't mention this, or maybe you did and I just wasn't paying attention. MyFitnessPal.
Oh, duh.
Yeah. There are a lot of good apps out there that are free or have free versions, and they help you with your fitness training. Some of them have videos of workouts. Some of them have ways to journal your food and stuff like that. And like we've said before, food is a huge, huge part in being healthy. bigger part than a lot of people realize. They think, oh, I just got to get to the gym. Well, that's good, but
Or I can outwork a bad diet.
yeah, and that
No,
is
you can't.
not true.
It's like spitting on a house fire.
You could, and it helps a little bit, but your house is gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's an ab workout one that I like a lot. It's called Daily Ab Workout. It's free.
A lot of thought went into that one.
Yeah, it's free.
But it works.
Yeah, and it's great. You there's different increments, like depending on the time you have, or the time you want to commit to your abs, your core, and different variations of workouts, so you're not just doing the same one over and over and over. Is Trainerize free?
No, bro.
Okay.
You
That's part of your package.
You got to know a trainer.
Yeah,
that goes through that.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's $100 a month.
Oh, we should.
No, for somebody to come through me to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not on the free one. Oh heavens, no.
Do me a favor though. Edit this whole thing out.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
but it's gonna be up there now.
Okay. Forever? Is it?
Forever?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, unless I delete it.
Well, then that takes all of the exclusivity out of it.
What do you mean?
Like if we're like, hey, live show, but afterwards it's going to be there forever, then there's no reason to watch live. So our last episode we did is on YouTube?
Yeah.
Then why would I come watch it for live? I'm busy right now.
Because then people can actually chat with us and ask us questions.
Oh. Well, shoot dang.
Yeah.
Why is nobody on here? Did you share this on Facebook already?
Yeah. 2 people are
2 people are watching.
still the same 2.
2.
But see, yeah, people could chat here and we can see questions. Are you gonna try to chat?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can on the phone. Write it down or hit that. Does that? You can scroll all the way down, maybe. I don't know, man.
Well,
anyway,
whatever.
Yeah. So there you have it. $2,000 all the way down to nothing.
Yep.
You can improve your health no matter your budget.
Yeah, that's right. That's the main takeaway. No matter what you got, even if it's nothing,
Yeah.
you got what you need to get started.
You are equipped. That's pretty much
Yeah.
all there is to it.
I think that's it. So we're trying to grow this podcast. If you like what you hear /see, give us a share it with a friend, or go to our website. We got some free resources there, or you can become a patron and get your name on our website.
Yeah. And reviews help us a lot. It gets us in front of other people. The more reviews we have, the more people see the podcast. It shows up in searches and stuff like that. So reviews help a lot. If you have a question for us and you're not in the live chat asking us the question, you can email us, ModernEraFitnessPodcast@gmail.com. We've got social media up the wazoo at MEF Podcast. Like Mike said, we've got a website. You've got the website has links to all different methods of listening to this. And that's ModernEraFitness.com. What else?
I think that's it. I think we're just like petering out instead of like, you can do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
So if you want to help us out, give us a review. That's the number one way, and that's how people find us.
No, we don't need to say that again.
I think so.
Yeah.
I just want to drive it home. Reviews. Thanks.
There you go again.
What is that, a spider?
No. Read.
Oh. Hey, folks. Live in a good place. Keep your mind deep and work when it's time.
Bye. Bing, ding, ding. I think if we repeat it, it sounds desperate.
You think so?
Yeah. And that's the only